What were you?
The same thing, obviously.
Same thing.
Because I feel like
obviously.
Lopunny.
Okay.
Dude, Lopunny looks like a one night, and then Gardevoir looks like.
Welcome back to the ManimeTV podcast. Now sponsored by the Speedwagon Foundation, the Hunter Association, and the Revox Corporation. Listener discretion is advised. Sit back and enjoy the show.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the ManimeTV podcast. I am ATonOfBacon. Here to my right, we have 8-Bit Kevin.
Agumon's my favorite Pokemon.
Not same. Goku's my favorite Pokemon in the Pokedex. And then we have ComiBoog.
What up?
What up, dude? The sun, the power of the sun is up there. The Sunstone.
Sunstone. Pokemon.
Wait, the Helix Fossil. Whichever one is praised.
Praise Helix?
Thank you.
There you go.
That's the meme. Praise the Helix Fossil.
No, not praise the Helix fossils. Praise Helix.
Oh, praise Helix. Oh, I'm sorry.
Jesus Christ.
You're mocking an entire.
Oh, wait, sorry,
cult
not
religion.
Jesus Christ. Who's
Arceus?
Jesus?
Arceus?
No, it's Bird Jesus.
That's right.
The Messiah.
Oh, yeah. The Messiah.
Pidgeot.
Oh my god.
Come on, guys.
Flying at Mach 2 speed.
Dude, I
Remember we
never
used to say
watched
all the
that.
time. We watched what?
The Bird
Twitch-based Pokemon?
Jesus. Yeah, all that stuff.
No,
It was
I don't think I
interesting.
watched it either.
It was
Do they
interesting.
still
I
do
followed
that?
it.
Do they still do that?
It's not as popular.
I'm not surprised. Look, I don't even know much about it. I keep up with everything popular, including Pokemon Go, which was like about 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Seriously.
Let's talk real Pokemon games though. Do you guys like? I'm assuming you guys started back when like obviously Blue, Red, and Yellow were like
Oh yeah.
top of the game, you know?
Well, I mean, it was the only games for Pokemon.
No, there
Yeah.
was Pokemon Pinball, which I dominated at.
But
I mean,
the Red and
that
Blue
was
came out
before,
like.
they were still before.
Yeah, true. Well, like
I mean, Red's my first Pokemon game.
I think Red was also mine. I think my mom got me that bundle pack from Costco. It was awesome. I think Kevin was there.
Well, with me, I don't remember how we got ours, but here's the thing that sucked for me. Red was my first.
Mm-hmm.
My brother had Blue, but the thing is, my copy of Red, I think it was bootleg.
Oh, was it from the Philippines?
I think so, because every time I played it, I'd get through the first part,
Yeah.
and it would never save.
Corrupted instantly.
So yeah, like
The
I would
battery's
like,
dead.
yeah, battery's probably dead, and like my brother like. He just played all through Blue, and then he kept Red on in order just to do trades, and he was able to complete the Blue-Red Pokédex.
Dang, how'd you keep it? You had to use batteries too. Wait, how'd you keep it on?
Or you probably
You had
used
SP? Oh,
It
you
was I don't know. I honestly don't know. I just realized that. I was thinking SP. My God, batteries are a thing. Remember changing the batteries? I remember the battery light would come on. You're like, oh God,
Yeah.
gotta save.
Oh,
finish
dude.
the battle.
and I would have just like a sack of batteries in my Ziploc bag. Yeah.
Dude, and then like when rechargeable lithium batteries, not the ones in the game, in the console,
No, yeah.
the
yeah.
ones outside, when those came out, those were amazing.
Those were amazing. Yeah. Do you remember
Do you
when
remember
you had to get the
worm
light?
Yeah, the worm
Yeah,
light.
yeah. I just about to say
Yeah.
that. Oh man, even that thing was really shitty.
It all
because it wasn't really meant to have a light to begin with.
I know, but I just remember like squinting so hard trying to play at night and like.
Well, there were times where like you would bring your like Pokemon onto like on road trips,
Right.
and then like when it got nighttime and you're still driving, you had to solely rely on the street lights passing by your car.
To see.
So
it's
you
like-
just didn't play because
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was too fucking dark.
Yep.
Yeah, that's why when the Game Boy SP came out,
Oh, it was like a godsend.
that was genius. Like playing under
Yeah.
the covers.
I just thought about that.
pretending
Like,
I was
how
asleep.
did it take this long to think about this?
I know.
Yeah.
Like it was just.
Well,
they were
we just
getting
didn't have the technology.
What, you had lights and then you had.
it. we
They
had
had to
light.
figure out to put it in
Lighting.
a compact little
I
console,
guess, yeah.
handheld.
But we still found a way. So So have you guys ever completed a Pokedex? Because I haven't, sadly.
I think Kevin did, but he used Game Shark, I think.
On
Gold and Silver.
Yeah, I mean, what did I do? I think I may have done that on Silver.
No, I remember. You
But
just straight up.
I mean, who didn't use Game Shark? I mean, for real, like
I didn't.
Everyone used it if you had access to it. I remember going to this like white kid's house in my neighborhood. Who
Why can't
like,
you mean
his
a kid's
was
house?
Like, no, white kid.
Oh, okay.
And,
just go on, please.
His family was like kind of well off,
right?
And so he had a
Right.
Game Shark. I just remember at some point he was like, "Dude, you're only coming over to use my Game Shark." I'm like, "Yeah."
And you're like, no,
So
I really value you as a friend.
But for real though, I haven't actually completed a Pokedex. It's not that I didn't want to. I've
just
tried.
too hard,
I've
man.
tried in Fire Red, but mine was also bootleg, and at some point it got corrupted, and I lost my save.
Same.
I think I almost had all of them though.
I think the closest for me was because my personal favorite Pokemon was Ruby and Sapphire. I think I poured the most hours into that one.
Yeah.
To the point where like all my Pokemon, because that's when they introduced the contests, right?
You're talking about the ribbon contest thing?
Yeah, like
I
who's
got
the
you. I got you.
toughest, beautiful,
Yeah.
cutest.
Yeah.
And I think my team was so stacked, like in terms of like they were strong, but not only that, they were fabulous. We were and so everyone had a different medal. Like everyone had a different one from each category.
Yeah.
So not only was I dominant in the Pokemon League, I was dominant in the Pokemon contest, and so I thought that was fun. And like
I feel like
loved making
but
the
like, what was the
treehouse.
actual benefit of the contest? Just like bragging rights?
It was just an extra thing.
Yeah.
Because it was in the show. It was just another activity that you could do.
Yeah. I guess.
I don't think there was anything really competitive about it. It was just for fun.
Yeah.
It's for people who can't fight in the Pokemon League. You know what I mean? And that's the way I saw it.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Because like because if we were gonna talk about like Ash's like companions, female, we'll talk best girl later on.
Yeah.
Like Misty was just there.
Misty was a gym trainer though.
She was a gym trainer, but her sisters were like the better ones technically.
Yeah,
Well,
you're right.
Debatable.
Yeah.
And then when May walked into the picture, she had her crazy brother and all that
They
stuff.
were like, let's have her actually do something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have goals,
Let's have her
like,
be something. Yeah, you're right.
I appreciate a girl that's got goals, you know what I mean? And so like when she was like, I'm gonna be the best Pokemon, because Brock's trying to be breeder, that's dope.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
right.
You got May like, oh, I'm gonna be best Pokemon contest because my mom was, and so that was a cool thing to add.
Her,
on.
wait,
I
her
didn't
mom
think that
was?
was.
I mean, I guess I never watched that one really a lot. I didn't know
Her mom
that.
apparently was like one of the greatest, I think. When
Wait,
it comes to
are you-
contests.
Are you sure it's her, or are you talking about Dawn? I feel like that
Oh
might
yeah,
have been Dawn.
I pictured blue hair on the mom. Yep, that's Dawn's. I'm sorry. See, I'm
You're so out of it. Yeah.
I'm very out of it when it comes to that. Like, going back to the games, man. Like when I was playing, have you guys played Pokemon Showdown online?
What is? Oh, I have. Yeah, yeah. Where you get to make your own team, and then you just
Make your own
battle.
No,
team.
I didn't do that.
I
We should
did.
play that sometime.
I did
It's
that a little
pretty
bit.
fun.
It is pretty fun. You can make like your dream team, perfect IVs, perfect everything. It's just for the sake of just fighting.
Yeah, it's for the sake of fighting, and like sometimes, like my favorite is random battles. Like you face someone and you just get a random set of Pokemon with perfect stats, and do your best.
Yeah.
And the thing is that a lot of people use Showdown to actually practice their competitive teams against like different movesets and everything.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how bad my knowledge was at Pokemon until I started playing Showdown with a couple friends.
Dude.
And like, the fairy types and like all like the moves and all like the after effects of all the moves. I was getting my tits slapped, man. I couldn't like get a win on it. That's what Ray said. That's what RaymondDanger said when he first entered his competitive Pokemon tournament and lost.
It's bad. Well, because I
First
feel
round.
like at first you want to choose your favorite Pokemon, but that's
Yeah.
like not the way to do it. You have to like build your
Yeah,
team
you have to actually
around
think about
like
it.
a mechanic or something if you want, whatever,
Yeah, like sweeper. You need a sweeper, tank, and all that stuff. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, so Snorlax isn't good. Like, oh, he's
pretty
like
okay.
He's tier 2. I'm like, ouch, man, come on.
I don't even know tiers. I thought Snorlax was pretty good competitively.
I hear like he's meh. Like he's good if you obviously have IVs down, but
Yeah.
you low kick him, he's done.
I remember, I think this was back in Pokemon Platinum, or when they first started. What was the first Pokemon to do 3D again?
Diamond Pearl?
No,
I mean, depends on what
sorry,
you mean by 3D.
not 3D. The real 3D one.
Like an
X and
actual
Y,
3D
X and
model?
Y.
X and Y.
Okay, yeah, I remember I made a Snorlax in that one that had like stockpile. Everyone like hated me, and they would just quit, and that's how I'd win. Because I just couldn't die.
I mean, I wasn't really like competitive or anything, but I like
Same.
making stuff, and
yeah.
my favorite discovery was the Belly Jet Azumarill.
Oh, Kevin trashed me with that.
Oh
Oh my god.
Okay, explain. I have no idea what this is.
So yeah, Belly Jet Azumarill is pretty much like you get an Azumarill with adamant nature.
Yeah.
For the attack, and then you max out its attack EVs and speed EVs, or not speed HP EVs.
Wait, why?
I believe I don't.
Oh,
so that
I got
it can take a hit.
Because Aqua Jet has high priority anyways.
Well, yeah, it has high priority. So then you what was it? You get the ability Huge Power, and then you give it something like I don't know. You could give it like, what is it? The one that increases attack. What was it called? The hold item.
Something bracers.
I don't remember.
Power bracers.
Either the power bracer or it was like the gem. Anyway, you equip it with that, and then you just teach it Aqua Jet the whole time, and you just use that because Aqua Jet has high priority, and then you just kind of, I don't know if you really sweep, but you hit really hard because you get stab, you have the increased attack, the double attack,
plus the
and then
max attack already.
Yeah, and then if Aqua Jet isn't good enough for you, then you give it Play Rough because now it's a fairy type.
Yeah. Oh man, that's trash.
And so it just dominates. Yeah.
Jesus.
It was really fun.
That's the thing about Pokemon that I kept on forgetting was the whole priority thing. Like I thought it was just speed. So I was just like, oh, I have a fast Pokemon with like a fast attack, but like no, there's some moves that have priorities, and I was like, what the hell is this, Yu-Gi-Oh? Yeah. What do you mean priorities?
But when did they started doing priorities? Probably a while back too.
I never knew. I've never stepped into the competitive.
There was like, what's it? Astonish is an old move, right? That had priority.
That was from Gold and Silver?
I think so, but I just remember it had like plus like 6 priority or something.
I just remember a Lotad had Astonish. Lotad.
Oh yeah. That was the hardest Pokemon to freaking train. Oh man.
What was he evolved from with that? The little dancing thing?
Ludicolo.
Ludicolo? I think
Ludicolo was the final.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Lombre.
Lombre. Yeah, Lombre was the next
Yeah.
God, so in terms of competitive, that's the closest you've ever gotten, Kevin, was that Azumarill.
Well, I mean, that's not the closest I've gotten. I've trained things with EVs and stuff like that, but I've never really like went competitive.
Oh, me neither. I just like, same as you, I would just like make 1 or 2 ones that like I really wanted to make, tried to perfect them, and then I think the one that I only ever perfected was an Eevee, and I made into a Vaporeon, and I think it was a...
What is this, Pokemon Go? Like, what is this?
Dude, it was really good. It was like a burn Vaporeon that had like just max, like it was a tank one. Something
Yeah,
like
Vaporeon has really high HP and defensive.
Yeah, that's all it had. And then it had the Scald, so you could just burn and then just outlast them type of thing. It was awesome.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you just whittle down your opponent.
Yeah, it was good. I liked it.
I think I only properly trained 2 of my favorite Pokemon. That was Snorlax and Gengar.
In terms of EVs and...
In terms of EVs, if I remember, then again, because I was just looking up stuff on like... What was that website called? There's this one website that like it's like
Smoggin.
Smoggin, yeah,
something
whatever.
like that. Yeah.
Smoggin University.
That's right.
And the only time the reason why I did that is because I was facing like people in the battle tower, and I think that was in Fire Red or Blue or something like that. It was one of the latest ones, and because I remember there's this one dude. If you beat 50 people, you face this guy named Palmer. And that dude
I remember that.
Wrecking me.
That's the guy who had the freaking
the Rhyperior.
Oh no, I was talking about the one Milotic. That shit
No,
was
he had
insane.
3 Pokemon: Milotic, Rhyperior, and an Arcanine, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm
Either
pretty,
way,
pretty
I
sure
was-
those are like perfectly trained too.
Yeah, and I was just
Jesus.
getting wrecked by it, but then I lucked out and beat him because, like, you know, Gengar MVP, Hypnosis hit, like, right on the money just because...
Dude, you're lucky. Hypnosis doesn't have a really low accuracy.
40%?
That's pretty
I
bad.
think? It's really bad. Like, the very fact that I have Gengar in my party, because he's my gambling Pokemon. Like, when I versed JJ one time way back, perfectly trained EVs, he had like massive speed. I swept JJ's team easily with Gengar because it was Hypnosis, Dream Eater, and then some of the competitive builds don't even utilize the Hypnosis Dream Eater. They do like Toxic,
I think they usually...
Shadow Ball, and something else, and 2 other things.
I think because it's just too much of a setup. And then, like, Hypnosis is too low of accuracy. I think they'd rather just go for, like, a Shadow Ball sweep or something like that.
Yeah, I can understand that. But what happened was, after I sweep Jay, and, like, because every time it hit, like, all right, rematch. I put Gengar out, misses Hypnosis, and I get crunched. And I'm like, damn it! And after that, he just... He destroyed me, and I was like, okay, so Gengar, if he doesn't hit the first time, it's gonna be a really long.
Well, I mean, relying on Hypnosis is kind of your downfall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm gambling, so and I can't let go of Gengar and Snorlax.
Still your favorites?
Still my favorites. In terms of like the later generation Pokemon that I really liked, you know, like Hawlucha, just because it was a freaking Lucha Libre
bird.
I thought
that was awesome.
Yeah. Just the animation in my head of how he's fighting. Like, oh, Sky Uppercut. And then Seismic Toss. I was like, oh, and he takes off his mask. Oh, Lucha
Libre. I just think of Lucha whenever.
Lucha.
Yeah.
It's a way of life.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I think...
Yeah, I love that so much.
What was your guys' go-to Pokemon?
What do you
other
mean?
Other than my
Like-
favorites?
Okay, I guess your favorite.
Like,
What's your favorite Pokemon?
Favorite?
Well, I already know.
Charizard.
Duh, I already know yours.
well, they don't know. Come on.
That's like
dude, but Charizard
90%
Okay,
people's favorites.
it's hella basic to like Charizard, but I mean,
No, it's
what's
not.
not to like about Charizard? To be honest,
It's
like,
the
I
fact
have-
that the
I
fact
have
that
other-
he shot freaking Ash in the foot in the finals.
okay.
Ooh.
So hear me out.
Go
So
on.
Charizard may be like everyone's fucking favorite Pokemon, but there are also just reasons behind it. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, he's fire type. 2, he's a dragon, or he looks like a dragon. He's not a dragon type.
Yeah.
3, in the anime, he is the only Pokemon, or not the only, the first Pokemon that Ash had to actually canonically defeat a legendary Pokemon, and that's Articuno. I beat him in the Battle Frontier.
That was awesome.
And
Huh.
then Charizard is arguably one of Ash's strongest Pokemon. And he's just fucking awesome. Like, look at his design.
Oh yeah.
Come on.
He does have a great design.
Yeah. I do love Charizard, but keep in mind, it was a Charizard that stopped Ash from winning the finals.
Oh, wait.
So
Ah.
huh?
I didn't realize that. Oh,
Because Ash
Right?
sucks.
he does suck, dude.
But I mean,
He does.
I mean, okay,
look up his
for
track
real,
record.
for real though. Wait, hold on. For real though, like,
Go on.
just because I like Charizard doesn't mean I'm like a Gen 1 or anything. Like, I like other Pokemon from different generations. It just so happens Charizard is just very near and dear to my heart. I
Yeah.
chose Charmander as my first Pokemon.
You did.
You know,
Yeah, I remember you. To be honest,
I
he's
think,
just he's
That
just
is
my
your
favorite
favorite.
due to a lot of different reasons.
I think out of like, if we look at starters, then I guess that's a like really easy way to narrow it down. Blastoise for me because of the simplicity. You have
Yeah.
turtle evolves into a badass turtle, evolves into a tortoise, and you give him cannons. I'm thinking, I can't argue with that.
yeah.
And I think by stats, I think Blastoise is the best out of the 3. But that's often debated, obviously, because the whole.
You mean?
I could have sworn I saw that on like a death battle video on YouTube.
Well, I just
I
think
don't
it's
know.
kind of odd because he has high physical defense, but like most of the attacks that he's weak against are like special attacks, so it's kind of useless, I would say.
Oh, okay. Like I could see that.
Like
that.
Thunderbolt or something.
No, sure. I mean, come on. Like I can't argue with that. And at the same time, it's just like, the thing that bothers me is the fact that with with the whole like trifecta of all three of the starting Pokemon, there's always one that tends to stand out in terms of stats, if I remember correctly. Because yeah, like they're weak against that one, weak against that one, but it doesn't really matter. Not unless you actually train them properly and give them like a crazier moveset. Because the fact that Charizard can learn Fly in the beginning, I thought that was like a really like what the hell?
Yeah,
well, because like Fly was such a good move when you think about it.
Well, okay, it's funny though because he couldn't learn Fly in Red and Blue.
Yeah.
Oh right.
He couldn't start learning that until Yellow.
I remember, what was the generation where he started learning Air Slash, which was like amazing. Like it was a.
I'm pretty sure that's like 3rd gen.
Okay, yeah, because I remember when I would use him, like the only flying move is Fly or Wing Attack, but like Wing Attack is way weaker. You know what I mean, in terms of damage. So it's like I would always go with Fly, but I don't know. I wasn't a fan of the two-turn mechanic.
Remember how Pikachu learned Iron Tail?
Oh yeah, I don't know why they made it. It's just, I don't know. It's not even strong against anything that he's weak against, is it?
Well, I mean, he could go through rock types, I guess.
But
What is it? Isn't Steel strong against Fairy or something? I mean, but that doesn't really matter because there wasn't Fairy types back then.
yeah, but I just think it's kind of because he has low. Okay, we're talking about in terms of the show, or we're talking about in terms of the game.
I feel like if we get so technical about it,
Yeah.
then it just kind of defeats the logic of it.
Okay. Yeah, because I was
Okay,
gonna say he has really low attack. Anyways, keep going.
All right. So I finally found Ash's like loss ratio in terms of like the Pokemon League. It doesn't say like how far he got into, but let's see if this jogs your memory. Kanto region. He obviously lost against what's his name? Richie.
Richie, freaking Richie, man.
Freaking Richie, dude.
and him losing was because of Charizard.
Because of Charizard again, dude.
I forget.
Favorite
Wait,
Pokemon
did
is
he
just
not
like a
listen to
thorn
him?
in the side of his record, dude.
I mean, Ash just needs to get good.
Yeah, wait, did he not listen to him? I forget.
Yeah, he did listen to him.
That's right.
It was his final Pokemon to bring out Charizard, and Charizard's like, no. And they're like, oh, he refuses to battle. That's a DQ.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what? As a kid,
But
that blew my mind.
in actuality, because Ash got all 8 badges, Charizard should have listened to him.
Yeah,
But-
see?
I know. Okay, so
Charizard don't give a fuck, man.
like, you got all 8 badges? Shit, man. Gary got 10.
Shit.
It's like,
That's
oh,
right.
yeah, you're right.
He's right.
I'd rather go with Gary.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
he's like,
so-
where the fuck did these badges come from?
I know. So in Johto, he lost against Harrison's Blaziken.
Which is
What?
complete bullshit.
You said Johto?
Okay, I don't
Johto?
remember this battle.
Yeah,
so-
it was kind of like the tease for Hoenn.
Gotcha.
Really? I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
it was a tease for Hoenn to like show like, oh, this is what's coming up in the next generation. They always do stuff like that. Like in the first series, they had like Ho-Oh, they had Meryl, they had
Well, what is this? A
Togepi.
shonen?
Snubble.
Like,
Oh, they had Snubble too in the movie.
Yeah.
and Don Fan.
That's right.
Oh, and
Oh,
Donphan.
I remember that when we
Roll out.
when we were watching the first movie. We were like, "Who is that?" That was
Everyone
crazy.
kept on saying that was like an evolved form of like Rhyhorn. I was like, no,
like,
that's
get outta
nothing like
here.
a freaking Rhy. And then, Meryl, that's Peekaboo. I'm like,
Peekaboo.
get that,
Oh
what
my
the-
god, Kevin.
Who started
Freaking,
that?
I remember
Like,
that all the time.
Yeah.
It was just kids being kids. Like, oh yeah, I know everything. It's like, no, dude. The internet existed back then. I would have been like, bitch, take a look at this.
I know.
Get out of my face.
By the way, the next one in
So
Hoenn.
Hoenn, Tyson's Meowth, right after Pikachu defeated a
Oh,
Metagross.
because I remember it was the Meowth that was like,
It couldn't
could it
talk?
use a sword or something? Like it was like a Puss in Boots, wasn't it?
It
What?
couldn't use what?
I'm pretty sure it was like a Puss in Boots Meowth. Meowth,
Oh,
Tyson.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was Tyson's Meowth right after Pikachu defeated a Metagross.
Yeah,
the same
it was
way
like
he
a
owned
Puss in
Big
Boots
Strike.
Meowth. It wore a hat and had boots.
Weird.
I want
Okay.
that one.
I know. All right.
So that sucks. Okay, so Sinnoh, Latios, and Darkrai.
Which is complete
Okay.
bullshit.
Well, they're
Good
legendaries.
God.
Oh
Yeah,
my
these
god.
like, dude, okay, let's be honest. Ash had kind of like a rough rough matchup. I'll admit that.
Wait, the freaking guy had one, right?
Yeah,
How do you
I'd be looking at him like, how do you have a Latios and a Darkrai?
I know.
Bro?
I'd be like,
Then again, he must have been player 1 in that region. Like us,
For
you know
real.
how you walk into the Pokemon League like, yeah, I got a Kyogre, no big deal.
I know.
Who's this
Who
guy?
is this? I'm like, you have the only.
It's such bullshit, though.
Is that like the only dark? But you have the only Darkrai in the world. Like,
Well,
Is there
I mean,
is there multiple Latioses?
well, there's multiple legendaries.
oh,
Like,
you're right. 'Cause they-
Yeah, like
technically they breed.
like there should be more than one of everything. It's just in the movies they're made to be very special, but they're still like normal Pokemon.
Because they got like telepathy. Like, oh, you could hear me, Ash. Like,
I
Yeah, because
know.
there were like episodes where there was like baby Lugia and stuff.
Ah,
and
I
there was
remember that.
episodes saying like, oh yeah, Articuno goes to lay eggs, blah blah blah.
Right.
Oh,
okay. I
okay,
think it's
that-
just like in terms of the game. Then
Yeah.
yeah.
you're right. Because how would they even?
Okay, so next, Unova region, a newly evolved Lucario. That's right, not an experienced Lucario, just a newly evolved one.
Freaking Ash.
So,
Oh
yeah,
my god, you have the
another
worst
bad
luck.
matchup. And then finally, the one that we all
Oh.
had the edge of our
Oh.
seats, Kalos region,
Holy
Greninja.
This is
Yo-
such bullshit.
Okay,
oh
so-
my god.
So we went into detail about it last time, but again,
long story short,
long
pretty
story
much Ash got fucking wrecked by
he got robbed. That's
He
me.
did.
He got robbed. He really
Yeah.
got robbed. His Ash Greninja lost against a Mega Charizard X. Oh my god, Ash had the type advantage, but still fucking lost.
Plus-
Even though
plus
the
rain
Charizard
dance.
took a direct hit to a Thunderbolt.
Yeah, that was some bullshit, man.
Yeah.
How does what was it? He used what's the fucking fire attack?
Fire Blast.
Blast Burn.
Oh, Blast Burn.
It was
He used Blast Burn
And it hits.
versus his fucking Water Shuriken. Oh god.
that was so
yeah. It
dumb.
was. See, the thing. So what got me? Because that's like the first time I actually watched a full episode of Pokemon and subtitled.
Yeah.
When that episode was about to air, because like people were hyping it up on Reddit saying, hey, if you're not watching Pokemon, you gotta at least check this out because this could be it. And it was so hyped because
It was.
like Ash had a stacked team, or so we thought. He's in the finals. I think that was the first time he ever stepped foot in the finals. The guy he versed, apparently he was already rivals with him, and he lost against him twice already.
Twice. I remember that. Oh, everyone was saying like he can't lose to him twice. They can't make him lose to
Yeah,
him twice.
yeah.
There were three
That was the
times.
thing.
And then they were thinking like this could be a great way to celebrate like the
anniversary.
anniversary. And so all that was very like well done. In my mind I'm thinking, oh wow, this could be it. This would be like, amazing,
Yeah.
my childhood.
Everything aligned for him.
Yeah.
And so by some force, which is the writers, they just decided, nah, let's take it away from him. And when they did, of course, how we feel right now, I'm just like, man, because it was an ongoing joke throughout the years. Like, Ash will never win. He's forever young. He's stuck in hell. He's just a Pokemon counselor, all right? He's not a champion. He's a counselor.
Yeah.
And when we finally got to see him stand on the world stage in the finals, we had hope. Now that hope is gone, we're just like, okay, I'm completely done. Like, I can't.
Yeah.
Call me when he actually stands number one, and then I'll watch it. That's
Yeah.
where I'm at now.
I don't know. It's just bullshit. Like, why can't he win one?
I don't know. He's so good.
Honestly, my
He should
theory
be.
is just money. That's all it is to me. Like, because after he wins, I guess they're probably scared that people stop paying attention to Pokemon, which is very unlikely. But that's like the story. Because remember how they tried doing other stories? Like, remember they had Silver, that one where like the Pokemon Chronicles.
Oh yeah, I
Wait.
remember that.
What was that one?
Yeah, they were just like extra shorts, I guess, to show like other people. Like they showed Silver, the main character from Gold and Silver, with like
Yeah.
a Typhlosion and stuff.
I named him Seth. And
I always name him Seth.
yeah, and he was like trying to go after the legendary dogs, the lightning bolt one.
Raikou.
Raikou.
Yeah, Raikou. Like, it showed in the opening. And so I thought that was cool. I thought that was them trying to kind of like stir attention away from Ash. Like, oh, here's another hero you guys are familiar with. And I think it didn't catch on. I watched it, but it didn't catch on.
It wasn't meant to be a main series. It was just meant to be an extra.
Okay. But speaking of like extras and OVAs, the story of Red when they pulled that out.
Pokemon
What
Origins.
was that?
Origins.
Oh, I love that one.
Yo,
Yeah.
Origins was good. It was definitely it was super nostalgic just to see everything that we played
Yeah.
from Red and Blue, and see it animated.
Yeah.
And it was just super cool just to know that, like, I guess the atmosphere that we were playing and just seeing it animated
Yeah.
and seeing like all of the I guess major moments.
Yeah. Like I remember the
Like,
first battle. That was awesome.
The references,
Yeah.
you know, the references between like the game and like they actually named themselves Red, Blue, or Green in the Japanese or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was probably the best part was Charmander getting bitten by Squirtle.
Oh my
That was
god.
And
freaking brutal.
That shriek.
I was like, wow.
Oh God, let him go!
Well, I mean,
Dude, that was a-
I mean, the other epic moment was when, like, as much as I love Charizard, man, Blastoise took that punch.
Oh,
crap.
that
yeah,
part
yeah,
was
yeah.
the best, dude. I think, yeah, just like the look on his face was like, that's all you got. You know what I mean? I was like,
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
like,
like,
this is
yeah.
how it was supposed to be back in the day, but we got
Yeah.
it later on.
The main thing I was sad about though for that series, or that I guess OVA, was that it was so short. Like, it skipped around.
they totally could have made a whole series of that.
Yeah, they totally could have fleshed that out.
Yeah.
That would have been nice.
I would have been okay with that, you know,
Yeah.
because
8 badges,
they were
it's a lot of
writing.
episodes.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of episodes for Ash. Like, oh, because we didn't. When you think about like Pokemon as a story, every episode is just showcasing a new Pokemon. But if you were to look at it from a structure of like an actual journey, a lot of it is filler.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you could tell right from the beginning, oh, as they arrive in this town, and then, like, you know, one of the female companions would be like, oh, look, a freaking a contest store.
A fair
And the whole
or
episode
something.
was,
Yeah.
yeah, it would just talk about, like, this contest or this problem this person came in contact with. Which, by the way, if I was a trainer,
I
if
would
you have
not.
a problem, that sucks.
I know. Ash is really,
Lot.
he's really helpful. I'd be like this. All right, peace out. You know, like,
I was like, that sucks, man, and just, like, leave, because I have a journey, I have something to do, okay, so, you know, later. But him, that's all he does is help people, and even in the movies, like, oh, a big legendary crisis, he gets thrown into it, which is like, you know, makes sense that it's Ash.
yeah.
But I think the entire franchise to me was like, dude, I want him to win, because like in the opening, I want to be the very best, and it really doesn't look like
It's never going to happen.
No.
Yeah. It's happened. He's been so close a couple times that it's never going to happen.
It's gonna be an ongoing joke until they prove it wrong.
Yeah.
Like, oh, he won one.
He's just edging the entire show.
Yeah.
Ooh, blue balls, blue Blastoise.
He's just like,
balls.
stop.
Oh no! Okay, I was shocked that he wasn't crying after his finals loss.
He was like, okay.
I know. He was
Yeah,
just
oh.
like, all right, we'll do better next time. I'm like, bitch, like,
Dude,
You had it.
And then like, yeah, you had it right there. And then like, the real evil comes out and is attacking the city, and he diverts his attention to there.
Yeah.
But the whole time I'm thinking like, how do you not lose focus during the final battle? Like during when saving the world? Like in the back of your mind, you must have been like, damn, it must have been nice if I won. You know, like.
you know what? If he won, he'd probably he'd be rich, right? Or what does that entail?
He'd just be famous. I mean,
Okay.
I don't know. Just
Okay,
honestly,
that,
because
he's a kid, he's still surviving. I don't know.
well, because okay, that logic doesn't even it doesn't work because he won the battle frontier and he got offered to be one of the brains or whatever.
Is that like
Yeah.
one of the top
Remember?
guys or something?
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't count as a Pokemon League, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't.
For whatever reason.
And the Orange League, that doesn't count.
I remember that.
Yeah, Orange League is not. It's not real. I
Yeah,
guess.
it's like winning like minor league baseball. Like, yeah, you won, man, but it's not major league, man. Get out. You know, like amateur boxing. Yeah, you're the greatest in amateur boxing, but you're not champion of the world. You know, so get out.
Yeah, exactly.
Get good and get pro.
I think the thing that always annoyed me about it is always just like, whenever he loses, he's just like, that was a great battle. I'm like, bitch, why aren't you mad as hell? Like,
Yeah.
I'd be mad.
I'd be so
Oh, yeah.
mad.
I'd be like, that's
sports-
bullshit.
And,
Like sportsmanship, you know, shake the guy's hand, get your Pokemon back, and put your hat down and walk away, and just cry in the locker room. You know, that'd be my process. Go get something to eat, go to your hotel room, and crank one out, and call it a day, and then
Yeah.
just move on. You know?
Exactly. No, it's always just like, you have a great Charizard. And he's like,
Yeah, like
thanks.
I'm glad to be fighting someone like you.
I know.
Like,
Your
get
Pikachu was
outta
also
here.
really good. I'm like, thanks. Like,
Yeah.
Like empty compliments. Like, hey, Jason, you fought hard. In my mind, like,
Good job.
good
job.
You fought hard. Oh, seriously, his laugh, iconic laugh, man.
yeah. And then like he rubs his nose too. The whole nose rub.
Oh, like with the thumb or
the thumb and the finger, where he's just like, oh man, I like him like scratching himself, like, oh man.
oh yeah,
maybe
yeah.
Oh, I
next
know what you're
time.
talking about.
I got you.
All right, so still on the topic of the anime.
Yeah.
Best female companion. Go.
May.
Yep, I say May. May's Bay.
May's Bay.
I don't know. I mean, I guess I haven't really watched most of them, but
Well, I really got addicted to when we got into like May being the new companion. What was that? Was
Actually,
that Battle?
no, that was
Advanced Battle,
was,
right?
Hoenn.
I think that was the series called.
or was it called Pokemon Advanced? I think it was called
No,
Pokemon
it was
Advanced.
called Hoenn. Was it?
Yeah, it was Pokemon Advance.
Pokemon Advanced Battle, and Master Quest.
Master Quest was Johto, wasn't it?
No, that's right.
No, I'm on. Okay.
Master Quest.
Okay, yeah. It was.
I don't know, I guess-
Cullen, I believe.
You know what? Yeah, because I think they spent more time on May to make her actually feel like not just like a companion, but her own separate character, not just like a extra. You know what I mean?
Well,
Yeah.
because okay, Misty is great and all. You know, she's always OG companion, OG
First
you know,
crush.
she's like the girl you ship Ash with. You know,
Right.
Which
She-
was supposed
she was-
to
she
have.
was
like,
great,
wait,
you
she's
know.
like 6 years older.
no, she's not that much older.
I thought-
But she
I thought-
was a great character and all.
Yeah.
But May actually, you know, went on and won,
Did
you know,
stuff.
the contests and shit like that.
Yeah, like she actually had like
she
a
did
goals.
stuff. Like she had her own goals, her own like story. Like you watched her enter these contests, you rooted for her, whereas Misty was always on the sideline. But at some point, like, you know, she took up the Cerulean City Gym, which was cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you know, you're happy to see her again. But ultimately, May was the first one to actually, you know, have a goal and follow it. I mean, Dawn eventually did the same thing, but I don't like Dawn as much as May.
Well, Dawn was just like a cardboard cutout of like May again. Like, all right, here's a new female companion, younger with a mini skirt, still has the same goal.
Oh yeah.
And then
With
like
the mini
most of us were
skirt.
like,
yeah, you're
"Meh."
right.
10 years old mini skirt, have at it, and we're like, okay.
I keep forgetting that they're 10. That's crazy.
They're young, man.
I know.
but-
Okay, to be honest, it's kind of weird that they're 10 and they just
They just do adult shit.
it's kind of creepy.
Adults.
Well, I mean, it's kind of creepy to say, but like they had boobs, you know, like it was.
Well
I don't know.
developed.
You know, I did not.
They were
notice
well
that.
developed, you know.
They were
And I was
eating
just
that
like,
fresh pilo
interesting.
swine meat. You know what I mean? Just like, and the milk tank milk. You know,
Milk
just
tank milk.
Like I don't know what we were in the 5th grade when we were 10 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
I don't remember, but I don't remember girls being developed at that age when we were that young.
Me
Oh,
neither.
I
I
think
would
back,
have
Kevin.
remembered too.
Think back. I'm just kidding.
Think back the first time when you were like, damn.
Dude,
Wow.
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
Wow.
All right, dude. Well, I mean, I guess to me, actually, Mystery was pretty annoying, to be honest.
Well, she was just kind of like she was just like Brock when it comes to comedic factor.
Brock's the best.
Like-
Still. I don't like it.
Oh, pulling his ear.
Yeah,
and
pulling his
stuff.
ear like, oh, I'll try again next time. That happened a bit with the other female companions.
Yeah.
And then Brock disappeared, and they replaced him with like Tracy Sketchit. No, Tracy Sketchit was first season. Never mind. I'm
Tracy
sorry.
Sketch.
He was kind of first season. He was like 1.5.
Wasn't he Orange
season.
Islands?
He was Orange Islands.
Tracy Sketchit. What the hell did he do?
He
He
sketched.
sketched it.
That's it.
He sketched
Yeah,
Scyther. He looked pretty
and
fucking
then
awesome.
they brought him back to Professor Oak's lab, and he became his assistant.
No, Professor Ivy.
No, that was Brock.
That's Brock.
Oh yeah, my fault.
Yeah, with the
Because
Volpe.
No, because his idol was Professor Oak.
yeah, true. And then Brock. Did we ever find out what happened with Brock and Professor Ivy?
He got dumped by Professor Ivy, and that's why he
that's-
joined Ash again.
And that's why he's just all like, yeah.
He never wanted to talk about it.
Don't worry, there's plenty of Nurse Joys out there for you, Brock. You got one.
A lot. There's a lot. Actually,
There's a
I don't know.
Oh, fun fact! I don't know if you guys realize this. Nurse Joy's and Officer Jenny's, if you look at their hat, they have Officer Jenny's have different symbols on their hat, and then Nurse Joy's has different color symbols, depending on where they're at.
Different color symbols on the hat too.
Yeah, so like the cross, it's like red, blue, yellow,
Oh.
and then like the Officer Jenny's, they're like different shapes.
You know what's funny? Are they all are they all cousins or are they all the
They're
same?
all related.
They're all sisters.
They're just related. They're like either cousins, sisters, mothers, daughters.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who is the
they just
father?
all happen to look the same.
That's racist.
What?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
No. Alright.
All Nurse Joys look the same. What? How dare
They
you?
do though.
Yeah, they're racist. I'm just kidding. All right, so in terms of like going outside the anime and the games, how deep were you into it? Because we were deep into Yu-Gi-Oh. How deep were you into the Pokemon cards?
I just like
we all know
collecting
that.
them.
Yeah.
Not very.
There was a point in time I think in high school when I did play the TCG online because I couldn't play the game. I couldn't play the actual card game because you guys didn't play, and like so I had to fuel it by doing it online.
Yeah.
I mean, I just collected for the most part.
Yeah, I mean
when I was younger.
the game was pretty fun, to be honest.
Well, because no one understood like actually playing the game, like because it was just cool having holographic. Like every kid had the binder.
Oh yeah,
The binder.
some form.
If you open it up, and I know like my brother's got his collection still sealed tight. If you had the binder, and if the front 3 pages were holographics, you were awesome. If the front 2 pages were like energies, it's like, who the hell are you? Get out of my
But wouldn't
face.
some people just like separate their binder like energies and then regular cards
or like
too?
they're fighting,
Or
fighting
some people
deck.
just organized it by the collection, the set. I mean, and the number.
Right.
That's what
So
my brother-
you had
my
different
brother-
ways of organizing it, but I do know a lot of people that had binders of just holographics and then boxes of commons.
Right,
Oh yeah,
right.
just the trash ones.
But dude, back then, man, like Pokemon cards were like currency, like left and right.
Oh yeah.
I remember. Here's the dark side of it, because I know a lot of schools would like ban Pokemon cards because of this, and like someone got stolen, and so I was on the side of I wasn't stealing cards, but I was learning how to from a bunch of different people.
Jesus Christ,
And
man.
and also I was actually paying those guys to get me cards too, because I was too scared to actually.
Wow, you're feeding
get
into
my-
it, man.
Oh, Jason.
Yeah, I was basically feeding into it, but hey, that's the game, man. You want to be the best, man. You gotta cut corners.
Just do it like me at the card shop, man. You just gotta do it like that.
Dude, you went straight to the source. We went for the kids that didn't know how to trust anyone. Like, I had a friend of mine. He taught me the sleeve technique where when you look through someone's deck, you just slip your middle finger and slip the card into your sleeve and keep like shuffling through. Like he was actually good at it, and so he got me a couple good cards.
Damn, you see, the thing is, if I was a kid, I wouldn't give you a whole stack of cards. I'd give you a small amount and memorize which ones are in there.
Oh yeah, well we're kids. You don't know.
Yeah,
know
you don't think about it. But disclaimer for those of you
Yeah,
listening: don't steal. That's bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Just saying, don't do it.
I was kind of a bad kid when it came to that stuff, like, oh, dude, come on, I didn't have much, man. But here's a really funny story I always remember. I remember my first Pokemon card, my very first one.
Which one?
It was from my kindergarten, from my buddy. His name was Casey, if you remember this guy.
Casey. Okay, I know.
Chubby.
Gotcha.
Chubby
I got you.
Chubby
The one that
Casey.
Kevin worked with. I got it.
Yeah, and I
What?
remember.
Yeah, it's the same one,
Everyone
Kevin.
was. Yeah, we'll see. And everyone was huddling around him during recess, and we all looked, and it was my first time I laid eyes on Pokemon cards, and he was shuffling through them because he thought he was cool, I guess. You know how kids are. Finally, I said, "Hey, can I have one?" He reached into his deck and gave me a Staryu.
What a dick.
And my-
Just kidding.
Oh my God!
Friendship
No, he just
ruined.
gave-
Just kidding.
he just gave it to me, and I'm like, thank you. And I cherished that card, and I don't even know where it is now, but that was legit my first card. And I always
didn't
remember-
cherish
You
it
didn't
then.
cherish it then.
I know. Like, well, maybe my brother has it, because I remember I gave him all my cards. I'm like,
Dude,
"Here,
there's like
organize
millions of
them."
Star U's. Like, it could be any of them.
Shut up. No, I will feel it. I will
No, you
feel it
will
like the
stop
heart of
that.
the cards. I'll be like, I listen to Staryu, and he'll be like, hiya. And I'm like,
It's not
"It's
even
you."
the show.
It's
Heart of the
you.
cards.
Heart of the card. Heart of the Pokemon. How deep were you guys into it in terms of like fast forwarding to now, when Pokemon Go first released?
And Pokemon Go was
Like,
awesome for like.
Pokemon in general, or just?
Pokemon Go. Let's start with Go. And talk
Oh,
about
I
the
still
fiasco.
play.
I don't still play. It was really fun for like that first month or so.
Tell me how fun it was for me the first month.
Oh, you
Dude, you had no data.
You
I
had
didn't
no
play.
data.
I didn't have any data. So for those of you, out
missed
there
out,
listening,
man. That shit was amazing.
for those of you out here there listening, here's the short story. My phone plan was being mind controlled by my brother. He took away my data. I don't know how. And so I had a phone and I was able to make calls, but I was the guy Wi-Fi only. So playing Pokemon Go was obviously a nightmare because I could only play through Wi-Fi. So I was only catching things around my house, the occasional Weedle and Pidgey. Finally, I broke down. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to buy a random plan out the pocket, put it in a crappy phone, and play Pokemon Go from there. And I joined the Pokemon Go, like a month and a half after it was released.
And everyone's done.
So everyone, it was starting to fade out, and I like spent real money on getting like 100 incense, 100 Pokeballs.
Oh, jeez,
like,
you spent money on that?
100 lures, yeah, because in my mind, I'm like, I fell behind. I'm going to
Catch
fight my way
up.
back. I'm going to catch up.
God damn, man.
It helped for a bit, and then I stopped.
I think it was just a precursor to, what was the new one?
Sun and Moon.
Sun and Moon. That's all I was waiting for.
That's what was announced. Yeah, I thought that too. Pokemon Go was just kind of like, okay, here's your fix.
Yeah.
Here's your crack. Okay, and then boom, like here's Sun and Moon. Which, by the way, I've only played like a whopping 2 hours of Sun and Moon. See, I've fallen out of the Pokemon franchise, man.
Well, I feel like
I don't know. I liked Pokemon Go for what it is. I mean, I guess I was really into it, when it was, everyone was into it, and then I did fall out of it for maybe a couple months, and then I started playing again randomly, and I just started catching things I didn't get before, and I got addicted to it again. Then I started, because I got to the point where I think I was like level 24, 25, and it was just a hassle to level up. But now I'm like, okay, I'm not super high leveled because I don't buy anything and I don't play super often. Like I'm not on it 24/7, but I'm like level 29, almost 30 now.
Yeah.
And I think what helped was that I bought a Pokemon Go Plus, and whenever
that's the little thingy, the wristband.
Yeah, and when I go running and stuff, I just wear it.
You run?
And then I just yes, I run.
Yes. Okay, as surprising as that is, he tells me he does run.
So I was running.
Run. Shut up. Yes, I was running, and I play Pokemon Go while I run, and it makes the run more enjoyable, I guess, because at the end of it, then I just see what I catch. Like, there was a time I was running, and at the end of it, I saw I caught a Larvitar. I was like, holy crap, I didn't get one of these before.
I feel like introducing the new generations was like a cool, kind of like sparked it back up for a second.
They needed to
do that earlier. Like, they should have done that way earlier instead of like, minor text fixes, the letter R, and no tracking. Like, what?
Oh, I remember that. That was the worst.
If you're playing again now, it's nice because if you're listening and you still play, like the raids are pretty cool. The gyms are restructured and it's a lot better. It's easier to take down gyms and put your Pokemon in a gym.
Yeah.
It's easier to collect coins because of it. It makes it a lot more fun. It puts people more on an even playing field, right, and gives you a better chance of catching the rare stuff. Like, I caught a Muck recently because of the raid battles, which is nice because I could never find a Muck anywhere. I think I have a 1 Grimer and I had like 4 candies and I just had to walk it, and then I was like, F this, I'm gonna catch the Muck.
Oh, how long did it take to get candies while walking? I forgot. A long time, right?
It depends on the Pokemon. Like, Grimer was like 3 kilometers, and then I think Larvitar was like 5 kilometers.
Jesus Christ, that's
better keep running, man.
I remember everyone would. Oh no, they couldn't do that. I was trying to see if people would hack their androids and then like make it fly. Remember?
Yeah.
And then pretend that they're going distances.
I remember Jay. He told me that like when he was at an airport, when he went to like Poland or something like that. He said, like, he was talking to a guy next to him, and he's like, oh, yeah, I just caught this Pokemon in New York. Obviously, we're not in New York right now, and he was using, like, some tracking thing. And I was like, I was like, wow, that's assy, man. That's like the modern-day Game Shark, man. How dare you?
Yeah.
But, like, in terms of, like, Pokemon Go as a whole, it was, I wouldn't say terrifying. It was just crazy.
It was crazy. People like, sneaking into places just to get a Pokemon.
Yeah.
I mean, which is kind of stupid, because it's like, why?
Kevin,
yeah. Well, like,
it was a Snorlax, Kevin. Jesus Christ.
It was our dream, man. Our dreams literally come true to where like we can go out and actually catch Pokemon.
I remember that was like the most people I've ever seen out walking at night.
Yeah, dude, our park near me, it was busy. There were people walking around a lot and like, talking to each other,
I remember
you made
it was like
random allies.
For my story, it was about 1:00 in the morning, and then we drove to the library because we saw a gym, and then this other guy pulls up next to us, and I was like, dude, how creepy would this be? Like, if it wasn't Pokemon. They were just chilling next to a guy, and he just rolled down his window. Yeah, he rolls his window down. He's like, Pokemon? I'm like, yeah. And we're like, yeah. Like,
yeah. It was so easy to break down the walls. Like, there were just times where, like, when you see a certain Pokemon, you would think some people would just be like, oh, don't tell anyone. But then when someone comes up to you and says, hey, I see that there's a freaking, a Dratini nearby. You want to help me out? And you just be like, yeah, come here. It's over there. You'll find it. Oh, thanks, man. And it was so crazy how that worked out. We were all working together. People were telling me how to, level up quickly.
Pidgey method.
The Pidgey method. Oh, when I learned that, and someone made like a Pidgey calculator online and all that stuff, and it was like really well. It's amazing what the fans could do. And it's amazing like what happened when businesses were flourishing. Like you put a sign that says we're a Pokestop. People going in there,
that and like
eating
Yelp
candy and ice cream.
Yelp, you can like go based off of Pokestops. That was awesome.
Wow.
Yeah.
So just that in itself, Pokemon Go like really did make quite a dent in like the Pokemon franchise.
It also, I think, it re-sparked a lot of people's interest, as well as
it made a lot of the games go up in price.
Oh yeah, I remember. I got lucky right before that happened. I think I got like a Pokemon Emerald for like $15-$20, and it's like pretty expensive now. I don't know how much it is now, but I got lucky.
Me right now, like in terms of Pokemon, like I can't keep up with exactly like, because the whole IV and EV thing kind of like pushed me away from it. Like knowing my team was inadequate compared to someone else.
Yeah,
I mean you don't have to go to the competitive route. That's the thing.
Yeah,
it bothers me though. Like I don't verse people often, but I want to have the strongest team I could make.
I've always wanted to just have like a set of 6 that I go to that are like perfect. That was my goal always, but it never happened because it took so long.
I think at this point I just want to complete the games I have, because I haven't completed Omega Ruby all the way. I've never played Diamond Pearl.
You never played Diamond Pearl?
No, and I heard that's like the best story in that one.
I like that. Do you play is that Platinum?
I like Platinum.
Platinum was my favorite. I played the shit out of that one.
Platinum.
You'll like it. It's all of them.
Black and White I skipped. Black and White 2 I played like 10 minutes. And then now
Black and White was so bad. It was meh. It was like Jesus.
that generation of Pokemon
is forgettable.
For me.
Super
rubbish. Yeah. It's all about rubbish.
No, dude, it's all about Vanillux, dude.
Dude.
Was that from that one? Yeah, it was.
Probably. Yeah. Wait, is here's something random. Is Pokken out yet?
The new one?
Yeah, it's been out, bro.
The new one or the Pokken 2?
Well, I mean, Pokken for the Switch isn't out yet, but Pokken's been out.
Okay.
I think I played a little bit at Target. It's tough. I mean,
it's fun.
It's tough for me. I couldn't play it.
It's fun though. It's a fighting game, Like I'm pretty bad at fighting games, but if it's Pokemon, ooh, there you go. Like you got me.
Oh, Pokemon game I can't play. Wait, no. First it was Pokemon Go. You couldn't play that.
That's true. Yeah. Like, I can't play Pokemon now. I don't know. I still love Pokemon to this day, but I'll go back to it when I have the time to. But just like everything else, I don't have time. Like the anime, I'm not watching it. The game, meh.
Yeah.
That's why I'm envious of Kevin, because like he's still like playing it religiously on Pokemon Go, and it's benefiting him. Look, he's got great cardio. Look at you.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Oh, really quick though, just kind of a look into the future. Right. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. To be honest, yeah. Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon is the next game that's coming out for Pokemon, and it really. It's supposed to be an alternative reality of Sun and Moon, I guess.
What?
Like good and bad or something? I don't know. They haven't really said much about it quite yet. It's just that's all it is. There's a trailer out if you guys look it up. Dimensions now, different dimensions. It's interesting. It's interesting, but I'm not really looking forward to it unless they really make it interesting, because I don't want to just play the same game and then it's just an alternate retelling of it.
Yeah. Right.
But the one thing I am looking forward to is that they announced the new core game like core, like red, blue, gold, silver, stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're announcing it they announced it for the Switch.
Oh, I heard about
and
that.
I have one, so I mean, I'm gonna play the heck out of that one.
Because you got a Switch and I don't.
It's gonna be 3D.
Probably.
Well,
Dude,
I heard.
that'd be amazing.
No, I remember hearing rumors that they're in the works of a virtual reality Pokemon, which is like
Everyone's dream.
like
I mean, there's a VR of everything at this point.
oh yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. But I think that's again supposed to be kind of stepping towards like playing Pokemon in real life, because it works out, because if you have the Switch and you put the Switch in your virtual reality head helmet,
Yeah.
and like you use the controls to catch Pokemon, you could probably catch Pokemon in front of you just like Pokemon Go. And I heard this is gonna be RPG style as well, so I'm just like,
What?
oh my goodness! Like if this like releases and it's supposed to be like the next big thing, you're gonna have people like obviously needing Switches, and possibly going out again in their Switches and playing Pokemon.
If they
again,
increase the load that they make, it's always so
Probably,
low.
yeah, I'm still keeping my eyes open for Nintendo Switch and the SNES Mini. So, yeah, like can't really.
Okay, but
Okay.
on the real though, okay. So we should probably like close out soon, but the hard hitting question that we all need to know.
No Dojins.
It's not a Dojin, but
Okay.
Gardevoir
Oh my
or
god.
Lopunny.
Oh god. Wait. Okay.
Lopunny, dude.
I spell Lopunny. I don't think I've seen her.
Is it Lopunny or is it Lopunny?
Lopunny.
I don't know. I say Lopunny because bunny.
Okay.
you're
Oh. I didn't know she looks like this.
Jason.
I'm totally kidding. But
kidding.
Yeah,
I'm sorry,
those
dude.
are-
Me too.
Whoa, I take lewd stuff very seriously, my friend. Don't you dare blue ball me.
Oh.
Okay, really quick then.
And then
I
her Mega,
I guess
her Mega goes
I
full
guess that
tomboy.
I guess to close it out, FMK, Gardevoir, Lopunny, Jinx.
Why is Jinx in the ranking? How did
I
Jinx?
don't know.
Jinx?
There's
Isn't it?
I put Mr. Mime before Jinx. That's for sure.
I can't think of a third one. Jinx
I
just
can't
is
think.
another.
No, it's
No.
gotta be like.
It's gonna be. I swear to God, there's someone else, dude. There has to be.
Then think of another like overly sexualized Pokemon.
Blossom, because she's doing the hula thing.
It does. It's like a kid.
That's so lame.
Okay, dude, you start this conversation. Okay, this Lopunny is very lewd.
Okay,
Like, digging pretty deep here.
I'll answer this seriously, but I wouldn't actually do it. Disclaimer.
Okay.
Go on. Arms crossed. Go on.
Probably
Take your time.
F
Uh,
Lopunny, M Gardevoir, K Jinx.
Wait, why you gotta kill Jinx, man?
Yeah, dude,
Yeah,
what's
come
wrong?
on, man.
What's wrong with killing Jinx?
What's wrong with her?
Okay, we're not getting into
Watch,
that.
they're gonna make Jinx have a Mega form. It's gonna be freaking like hot.
uh,
Mega Jinx.
Wait.
dude.
Oh my! It's like Nicki Minaj, but like better. You're
Just like
"Whoa."
super thick. Like what?
Okay,
No, okay.
You guys next. You guys next.
Okay, well, same as you. I think it's same as you.
That
Can we
obviously.
can we throw
obviously
can we
the
throw
same.
Ditto in the mix?
No.
Ditto.
damn
You don't know who it is. You marry the Ditto. Like no.
Oh no! You showed Ditto a picture of Nurse Joy in your set.
Oh, you're right. Transform.
Oh, what were you?
The same thing, obviously.
Same thing.
Because I feel like
Obviously.
Lopunny.
Okay.
Dude, Lopunny looks like a one night, and then Gardevoir looks like, and then Gardevoir looks like
All right,
a wife.
Lopunny, return. I'm done with you.
All right, we're done. Lopunny.
Okay, if we had more time,
Use
if we had more
pound.
time- Ooh, hardened pound sleep powder. Ooh.
So now you know. Now you know who for the FMK, F Lopunny,
Okay.
M Gardevoir, and K Jinx.
Honestly, if we had more time and I had all the names, we would do the same game but with like the gym leaders, because there's some very like interesting gym leaders.
in
but
the next episode of Pokemon.
a Pokemon FMK.
FMK.
We should just do an episode of
Oh,
just
you should call that
FMK
Pokemon
anime
FMK.
style. Pokemon,
Okay.
just anime FMK and Pokemon FMK. Just wow, like all right, in this one. All right,
Okay.
all right, so that's
for a later
That'll
time.
be for next time. That's for a later time. But all right, so thank you guys for listening. Hope we awakened some some great Pokemon stories from you guys. Leave a comment down below of your favorite Pokemon memory or just anything Pokemon related,
Or your FMK for
Your
Low
FMK.
Planet Gardevoir Jinx.
You see a lot of people answering Jinx like, "Oh, I will marry Jinx."
I will
I'm
marry
like, whoa, we
Jinx.
have a great
Whoa.
Ooh.
she's got a great personality.
And
She damn well better. She damn well better.
she better have.
Maybe with a face like that, man, you better work on something. I'm sorry, I don't mean that.
All right, then.
Thank you.
Okay,
you
we're
guys for
done, we're
listening.
done.
We're done.
We're done,
Thank you
yeah.
guys. We're out of here.
See ya.
See it.
Everybody wants to be a master.
Stop. We're done.
Everybody wants to.